All right. We're back in the cafeteria, chefing it up. After days of starvation and the exertion of the battle, the team from the main campus were hungrier than I'd ever seen them. Oh boy, I needed that. Hoo hoo hoo. Potato, how are you? Hello, Potato. How's it going? Why am I crying? Come on, body. I just got that sodium. I was starting to feel like I was never going to be full again. Still sick? Sorry to hear it. What you got sick with? Ain't that the worst? Like, you finally have some time off from work and stuff, and you get fucking sick? And you gotta stay home and be miserable? But don't even get the benefit of not having to work while doing it? Awful. Oh, maybe you'd like some nice torture. What was that first thing you said? You lost all your supplies in a fire, right? How awful. How moronic. We should just have let natural selection run its course. Well, you should be fine now. I took a quick inventory of what we brought over. It's plenty to last the rest of our term here, for all of us. You mean you're staying? I still haven't told you about that part. It all started when that storm hit. I went on to recount my experiences the last few days. I'd gotten separated from Gaku and Tsubasa during the storm and knocked out, only to be rescued by Nigo. He took me to second to last Defense Academy, where I met Nozomi, Kurara, Kiyoshika, and Gamu. While I was there, the enemy attacked, and one of the commanders proved too much for us, but it turned out that school was only a decoy. After it self-destructed, the others had come with me, so all 13 of us could defend Last Defense Academy together. These guys are going to live here with the rest of us from now on? Huh? That's right. Apparently they were always meant to join us eventually. Nice to meet you all. Let's work hard to keep this school safe. I don't know about that. We just met you guys. Enough of your ineffectual protest, Cabbage Breath. You should be honored to have an aristocrat like myself among you. Need to pack? Well, enjoy packing. Where are you going? When is GDQ? Is it like next week? Are you going to GDQ? Why? What are you packing for? I just kind of assumed because I have several people who are packing for GDQ right now. Oh, I'm going to New York. New York. Ba, 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 do, ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. You want to go to Nolans? Dang. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. If the future of humanity wasn't at stake, I'd never even subject my eyes to your trashy appearances, except to point you out in a police lineup. You sure have a sense of humor, Miss Usuzuki. Criticizing our appearances, looking the way you do, pure comedy gold. Are you going to let them get away with that, Kiyoshika? He's laughing at you, belittling your individuality. That insult was aimed at me. Prepare to face judgment of the holy Jumanji sword. Don't fight. We're supposed to be a team. You okay, Ato? We have so many new allies, new friends. Oh, my heart feels like it's gonna burst. Perhaps we should wait until tomorrow before we start getting to know each other. I'm sure we're all tired from that battle. Gonna be pretty freaking sweet sleeping on a full stomach for a change. Shall we all meet up tomorrow morning here at the cafeteria? I expect the beds to be suitably clean and hygienic. If I see any stains I don't recognize, there will be trouble. Yeah, whatever. It had been a long day. We decided the best thing to do now was to head back to our rooms and get some rest. Oh, Ninja Boy! What have you got here? Those undying flames we've heard so much about? Yeah, I still have trouble believing any of this is real sometimes. I did a quick sweep of the rooftop, as it looks like there are enough rooms for all of us. If there was any doubt our team was always supposed to join you here, that's pretty decent proof of it, right? I guess so. Now we're just waiting for a third to last academy to fill in the last ones, right? Yep, so I got one more. Does Hiroko still have a room? She does still have a room. Phew. Alone in my old familiar room, I slumped down onto the bed. After the storm, the other academy, and the many battles of the last few days, it actually felt kind of nice to be back here. This wasn't where I really wanted to be. I wanted my real room, the one back in the TRC. I'll survive and go home. I will. I have to. But would the real Karuha be there waiting for me, or was she already here? It's way too late in the day for me to start thinking about this stuff. It can wait until tomorrow.
Get ready for your 30th day down and dirty. It's day 30. I've unlocked some new classrooms to celebrate. On the first floor, it's the metal shop. And on the second floor, the biolab. As usual, you can ask me more about how they work in person. See you there.
Nozomi. Oh, good morning, Takumi. Yeah, morning. I still can't make myself believe that Nozomi and Karuha are different people. They're just too alike. I have to go. I'll see you later. If she were Karuha, I can't imagine she would act so cold towards me. Maybe the fact that I get so awkward around Nozomi is why she's putting distance between us. I can't help it, though. Being around her is so confusing. Do I have a read on her? No. I try not to overcomplicate things. The only thing that's really annoying is that they really went heavy-handed and they were like, what if the next time I meet you, have amnesia and I won't even remember who you are? What? Carl, I don't talk like that. No, I can never forget you. And then it's like, oh, and then the next chapter, it's like, oh, hey, we met Karawa, and except, oh, she doesn't remember who we are. Whoa. So I'm like, it's so over the top that they have to like lean into it extra heavy to sell it. So I don't know. At a certain point, I'm just like, I don't know what to believe. Shit is hella stupid, or there's some weird fucking twist going on that I don't see. Hey, yo, Mike. Second child, 18 months.
Second child, where's my fucking child support?
I don't know where your child support is, but you can enjoy that. What is that? Opal? You get the Opal badge. Mike, how are you today? How are you, gamer? Only 6.5 mil till 99 sailing. Very nice. I am, sorry, I just got a text message and it's a video of Vegeta, but I don't know if I want to click on it yet. I hit 87 the other day, and I don't want to leave Fremnik salvage because I haven't gotten the broken mirror clog item, and I want to get that before I move on. But yeah, it's just a matter of time. The carriage that conveyed us here is now stationed in the parking lot on the first floor. It's a wonder the horses pulling it were able to go so fast, and all without ever being seen. We should bring them some hay and water later. I do like Samurai Girl. Going to the cafeteria. To the map. Alright, looks like everyone's here. Still feels weird having so many people around all of a sudden. Let's hold a killing game! Whoa, don't be so casual about it. Taking life is a serious matter. If you're gonna kill someone, you gotta take your time with it. Really make it mean something for the both of you. Was that supposed to be inspiring? There being more of us could be a good thing, though. The more allies we have, the better we can defend the school. Allies, huh? Damn! That's a big bitch! 92 months!
God damn, that's more than 91 months.
That is more than 91 months. Goodness gracious me. Julie, how are you? By the way, everybody, I got a Christmas present from Shuli. That's a big bitch! I got a Christmas present from Shuli. I assume Lemon as well. Can't just say it was just Shuli. But it was addressed to Papa Cece, so, you know, there's a connotation in there. I saw that and immediately went, oh, I know who this is from. All right, I received 2 items. The first item I got was the RuneScape official cookbook, bitch. Beep, 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 beep. Do you want to make a fucking cake? They got that shit on there. You want to make a spinach roll? We got that shit on there. Random page. You want to make some grilled fucking lobster? Selling lobbies, bro? For like 2 years? Goodness gracious. Some cooked meat, some carne asada. Essentially what they did is they went through and they were like, how can we take like a standard item from RuneScape and like make a real actual meal out of it? Hi Sai, how are you? Like, here's a bowl of tuna and corn, right? Except it's a real meal. It's like seared tuna steak with like a elote kind of corn, esquites. So that's the kind of shit where I'm like, all right, y'all getting creative with it. Every once in a while, though, I was scrolling through here, and they have the soup of compromise. Jake, how are you? Shuli got me this for Christmas. It just came in the mail today. Yeah, the slop of compromise. Page 87. The slop of compromise is like a gross, disgusting item from the video game, but they're like, let's make it a real food item. And I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh my goodness, 100 bits. Goodness gracious. Slop of compromise is an insane name for a food. Yeah, it's actually orange almond bread pudding. But in RuneScape, it's a quest item where it's like two people who are arguing can't decide what they want, and so they're like, make it sweet, make it savory, make it this, make it that, and you end up just like gray slop. But the actual item they come up with is creme brulee, right? And I'm like, that's not slop of compromise, whatever it is you just did. This is not slop. It looks like a real nice dessert. Why would you put the name in there? They have the official RuneScape cake. That one. Not more accurate. Damn you. Jake, how you doing? Next Christmas dinner is planned. Slop of compromise it is. Beautiful. Beautiful. Honestly, bread pudding for dessert would be really good. If that isn't made on stream, we should do a cooking stream at some point. You hanging in there? Hell yeah. Lemon with 73 months. Goodness gracious me. That's a long time. Lemon, how was the stream? I was watching, half watching, most of it. I just have the fucking Terraria music on loop in my head. Bum, 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 bum. The greatest gamer? Yes, you are. One of these days, you'll be the greatest gamer of RuneScape if you stream it. Steal every cake he makes, just like the arty stall. No! They're for me! I'm reporting you. That wasn't the only item that I got. I got a second item. An item that I actually have been thinking about. I was like, you know what I don't have? I don't have one of those. And lo and behold, for Christmas. It's an apron. I can figure out how to give it more slack. There we go. And it says 99 cooking, bitch. It's time to kiss the cook. I get my big old stat sheet cape here. I'm kitted out for RuneScape, man. Kiss the cook, don't gotta tell me twice. Hey, yo. But I have an apron. It's nice, too. It's honestly better quality than I don't know what I was expecting, but it's not bad. I don't know what this, like, polyester or whatever this is, but good. It's got 2 pockets. Both Glocks. Exactly. Oh god, I tied it too tight, didn't I? Uh-oh. Oh, it's gonna be annoying to get up. There we go. All right. Not too bad, not too bad. All right. Okay. Ah, my glasses. Okay. But anyways, yes, that's what I got in the mail. Thank you very much, Shuli and Lemon. I can always count on a RuneScape gift. Hope everyone's doing all right today. Everyone excited for New Year's? Eh? We're not done talking. Fuck you. Oh, I gotta work tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. But I do have Thursday and Friday off. So what are we doing tomorrow? I plan to get very drunk. Pog. Very cool. I need to go to the liquor store because I think... Yeah, I'm pretty much empty. All I've got is like half a thing of Fireball and... Not really looking forward to doing that. I don't have... It's just sugar anyways. Listen, I like sugar. I got sweet tooth. But, what was I saying? I'm probably going to hang out with Benton for a while, but I would be down to hang out in Discord if people are hanging out. I got a frog wow. Wow. Neato. But yeah, no plans, nothing nothing set in stone. I think Potato is pushing for us to play Jackbox. So maybe we do that, maybe we don't, I don't know. Maybe I can teach everybody how to play Mahjong. I have been... That's cute. Patrick randomly was teaching Benton how to play Mahjong, and I was like, wait, if you're teaching, hold up. Let me get in on this. So, I want to play more. But anyways. So we'll see. We'll see what tomorrow brings. I got some stoof to do. Alrighty. Took a quick look around the school already. It's basically identical to ours, just like Nico said. What we're doing, but I don't know for sure if we'll VC yet or not. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Apart from that huge wall of fire outside, of course.
Oh,
Those are the infamous undying flames. The sight of them fair sets my teeth on edge. You told us a little about them on the bus on the way here, but maybe we can get a proper explanation now. What exactly are those flames, Takumi? All we can tell about the flames is what Sirei told us when we first got here.
Those flames, which encircle this entire school, by the way, just keep on burning. They never go out.
Never?
That's what I said. They don't need fuel, and they can't be extinguished. They'll keep burning on for all eternity. Hence, the undying flames.
Fire that never goes out. It sounds something like out of a fairy tale. I never had believed it if it hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Heck, I'm still having trouble getting my brain to accept it. Perhaps 'tis an advanced form of ninjutsu. Which chakra elements does one combine for such a transformation? The flames are there to help keep the invaders away from Last Defense Academy, right? If that's true, they must be a part of the defense system. They're probably being generated somewhere on school grounds. Tell you the truth, we don't really understand how it works either. You got them burning outside your defense room too. That's got to be to protect whatever's in there, right? We think so. I tried dousing those ones with a fire extinguisher before, but they sprang up pretty much right away. It's going to take a lot more than that to get inside. It really brings home how many questions are still unanswered. Sirei said he'd explain everything, but then he disappeared. And you couldn't convince him to tell you sooner? You truly are useless. Sorry. Hey, that wasn't our fault. Your defenses are a lot beefier than ours. I guess that settles it. The school is the real deal, all right. It's just like Nico said.
Second to last Defense Academy is, well, it's a decoy. Intended to distract the enemy and make them waste their time and resources. There's nothing important here. Humanity's future depends not on the contents of our defense room, but on what's...
Yeah. Verily, 'twas a shock to learn we'd been risking our lives to protect a mere decoy. A shock? It was downright infuriating. The B team is no place for someone of my social standing. It's not as if the work we did there wasn't important. The invaders took the bait and sent troops to the decoy after all. All those attacks we fought off stopped them from focusing their entire fighting force on this school. I'll say Nigo could have told us for that from the beginning. A lot of the information relating to this war is classified. Maybe he couldn't. Maybe he didn't have permission. Even Nigo couldn't defy orders from above. He told us that much himself. And now the Decoy Academy is gone. That means the attacks on this one are going to get a whole lot worse. Pretty much. They don't got to decide who to send where anymore. We're all there is. Unless there's a third Defense Academy. There's still like 70 days to go. Aw, man. I don't know if I can hold out that long. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Dying? If it's gonna happen anyway, maybe we just get started now. Get busy living or get busy dying. Hee hee, you're all so adorable, the way you freak out over every little thing. The enemy attacks may get worse, but there's more of us too. If we can learn to fight as a team, why fight at all? Why don't we just run? Huh? If we use that school bus you came in on, we can cover a lot of ground. A lot more ground than on foot. We might even be able to drive all the way back to the complex. Babbling, sir. A warrior does not desert their post while the enemy still draws breath, nor does a woman. Okay. Even supposing the bus could cover that kind of distance, none of us know how to get to the Tokyo residential complex from here. Besides, the future of humanity is at stake here. If we don't defeat the invaders, the whole world is done for. Don't tell me you actually believe all that future of humanity stuff. There's a good chance it's just a story made up to motivate us, you know. Naturally, we considered that possibility. It was one of the first things we discussed. In the end, we decided if there was even a chance of it being true, we had no choice but to steel our resolve and do our part for these 100 days. Nozomi was very persuasive. The way she got us fired up, we couldn't help but get on board with it. I didn't really do anything special. How can you be so sure? Do you have any grounds or evidence to prove it's true? You got any grounds or evidence for thinking it's not? I guess not. If Sirei had been able to tell you more about what's going on, you'd be sure of it too. I think that's the main difference between our two groups and why our attitudes are so different. Once Nigo told us about world death, we knew we couldn't just stand by and let it happen. World death. Oh, the thing that you said earlier, world death. I remember. Wait, world death? A new prominent term to deal with. Oh, this is going to overload my extra small sized brain. It's all starting to make sense now. You never even got to that far. It's no wonder you're still going back and forth on whether it's all true. You'd best prepare yourselves. According to the information Nigo shared with us, world death was the catalyst for this entire war. More than that, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the Tokyo residential complex. World death has decimated the human population and forced survivors to take shelter underground. Even with the dramatic buildup, just telling us there's a world death, just tell us what this world death thing is. Quiet, P-Brain, the adults are talking. If we tell you we don't want any of that, hey, is that really true? What if it's all made up stuff? Do you think you can hold on to that single thought without blowing a fuse? Think with the explanations already. It's no way to talk to someone who's about to impart important wisdom. Didn't anyone ever teach you any manners, you inbred little street urchin? And your manners are any better, you foul-mouthed rich girl. Shut up, shut up. Honestly, having to listen to your complaints is making my skin crawl. Spend too much time talking and you won't be ready when the enemy attacks. If you don't fight the enemy, when they attack, you die. Is that so hard to understand? So why do you insist on picking apart everything we say? I've stepped in things that would have made better soldiers than you. She's right. Even ABC gum still has some flavor. It's more resilient than me, too. Can you really blame us for asking questions after getting dragged into this crazy war out of nowhere? That's where you're wrong. We weren't dragged into this. We were chosen as mankind's last hope. We were chosen to represent humanity in this war, to shoulder the hopes and futures of everyone back home. We're the only ones that can stop our entire species from being wiped out. We don't have a choice in this. We have to fight. And you believe that too? Are you sure you haven't just been brainwashed to think it's true? Again, you make a joke of our resolve. You won't be laughing when my blade has had its way with you. What about this world death shit? You just gonna keep throwing that name around like it means something, or are you actually gonna start explaining things? You know what? I'm not telling you a thing. Go shove it up the tailpipe of a car you can't afford to insure because you're too poor. You can't work with a bunch of impatient, ineffectual, dull-witted morons like you. There's no point. Don't be like that. There's no need for us to get involved with these chumps, Nozomi. We can win this war on our own just fine. I can't believe we wasted our food on you peasants. We'd have been better off letting you shrivel up and using you as invader bait. You act like a big shot, but this is our school, you know. We were here first. Yeah, we opened up this place to you after yours went kaput. If it weren't for us, you'd have nowhere to go right now. We could say the same for you. You and the school would have been toast if we hadn't helped out with that battle yesterday. Don't get smart with me, pretty boy. I'll murderize you. Don't mangle murder like that. That word deserves to be treated with respect.
It's no surprise these peasants can't speak properly. They don't show the slightest sign that they've taken anything on board. Poverty must have dulled their wits to the point they can't even hold a conversation.
Well, excuse the heck out of me. I'd rather be poor than an absolutely rotten human being.
Seriously, what's the big idea showing up out of nowhere and acting like you've got the right to boss us around?
You've made it obvious you lack the experience and expertise to defend the school on your own. It's only natural that we step in to superintend.
You know what would help relieve some of this tension?
a killing game.
Oh, if you want to try to escape, be my guest. I'm gonna come after you, though. The thrill of the chase. I wonder how far you'd get if I amputated your legs first.
Watch it, man. I may not hit girls, but I won't hold back against another guy.
Killing game? Anyone? Just one murder. That's all I ask.
Yes, that's all I ask. I feel like Darumi and what's his name? Yeah, I was gonna say they're not like fighting. They're like killing game, and he's all like, "I'm gonna murder you," and she's like, "Ooh, just one murder." Everybody needs to calm down. Takumi's right. We won't get anywhere if we don't work together. Wake up and smell the roofies, Nozomi. That Dreadnought class deadbeat's as bad as the rest of them. The moment your back is turned, he'll spike your drink and take you back to his room. I'll never do anything like that. I really wouldn't. You know that, right? Please, everyone. We shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves. Why can't we just be friends? But these guys don't make me laugh. Befriending these cosplay convention rejects certainly is asking a lot from more normal people like us. Normal people. Val, how's it going, Val? How are you? How was the stream? What you been working on? How dare you, sir? I'll not let that insult slide. Choose your fate. He's our jerk. I've had it just about all I can stand from the loathsome visages. We're done here. Get lost. Trying to press the issue now will only make things worse. It would be nice if we could talk more tomorrow, though. Team from the second campus left with their heads held high. They were barely out of the door before the others started venting. Bond day's coming. I see. Beat the game you've been playing? Very nice, very nice. What's with those guys? Are we gonna have to spend the rest of the 100 days with people like that? Their attitude is positively sickening. Ima is a fucking terrorist, by the way. He's literally potato. Why are you catching a stray? What do you mean, why are you catching a stray? He throws a wrench into literally everything. He is this cancerous, toxic component to every conversation where things have to twist and turn, be changed. Let's all fight together. You believe that? Yes. You know, he does that thing where he's like, yes, I'm going to gaslight you into every little thing, and everything that you stand for, I'm going to question, and I'm going to try to erode the trust in. And then all of a sudden the conversation goes all haywire, right? And now everybody hates each other because fucking motherfucker Ima Tsukumo is a rat bitch. If I had a reason, just saying. Like you're one to talk. You brought back some interesting friends with you, Takumi. This is my fault? I know I've got no right to contribute to the discussion, but what do you think of that world death they mentioned? I'm really curious now. I would have loved to have known, personally, the information about the world that we don't understand. You know, that would maybe help us move the plot forward. Don't even think about it. It's all mind games. They're trying to get inside our heads. I still feel like I want to hit something. I think I'll go back to my room and cool off. I guess I'll do that too. No killing game? Maybe next time. Everybody left. I didn't have the heart to stop them. The tension was already dangerously close to the breaking point. That could have gone better. I never expected everyone to turn on each other like that. Same here. It's not going to be easy getting them to work together. Sirei and Hiroko were here. They know what to do. But it's no use wishing things were different. We need to think of a way to solve this problem in our own way. I'm gonna go. I need some time alone to think. Eito and I parted ways. I headed back to my room. After that disaster of a meeting, it's hard to imagine ever reconciling. There's got to be a way. I just need more time. Some new runes were unlocked today. Let's go take a look. The metal shop on the first floor and the biolab on the second. More like a military base. Yeah, it's a lot of metal there. Lead. Deadly looking weapons lined up, and the air is thick with the smell of metal shavings and gunpowder. She's here too. The way the air smells in here really puts me at ease. You like this with all the metal and gunpowder? I know, it's not exactly the aroma one would associate with a sophisticated lady like myself. The Yu Suzukis actually rose to prominence thanks to our involvement with weapons development. Like guns and stuff? In the beginning, our family name was just Suzuki. We were small-time arms engineers and gun runners. We grew the business little by little from there, expanding our reach until it encompassed all aspects of life in the Tokyo residential complex. That gave us the necessary prestige to evolve from Suzuki to Usuzuki, and the rest is history. Is that how names get changed? Workshops like this are just as integral to my family's identity as the swanky mansions where we live today. My floor fan has been off today. I didn't even notice. This industrial atmosphere is baked right into my DNA. Being here is like returning to my natural habitat. Alright. It seems only fitting that this should be the place where I write a new chapter in our family's illustrious history. I'll create weapons the likes of which the world has never seen.
Before our mighty others flee, great and powerful Suzuki!
She got a whole chant. Trap development. The invaders will rue the day they cross into Suzuki. Extraneous watchtower, JM? Shakes fist at Cloud. Maybe you should tell that to those friends of yours too. Getting on my bad side is not a good idea. They all commit seppuku 3 times in quick succession. I might forgive them for their insolence. So this is the biolab. Looks less like a classroom and more like something out of a horror movie. What are you laughing at? I can't help it. I mean, just look at this equipment. It's hot with a capital H. Now this room's open. Now that this room's open, we can whip up a whole host of medical supplies whenever we need them. I'm almost afraid to ask, but what kind of supplements are we talking about? Mostly stuff to give our hemo-anima a temporary boost. We can use them to augment our regular physical abilities too. Nico did say there were facilities like this tucked away in dark corners of the school. It's pretty sweet I finally get to see one. I guess second to last Defense Academy had a lab like this too, but it never got unlocked. That does sound like it would be useful. But is it ethical? We're basically using performance-enhancing drugs. We're fighting a war to save humanity. Shut the fuck up. You're worried about the morality of a little thing like that? You're such a Boy Scout to me. With everything in this lab, we have the potential to go much, much further. A lot of this stuff was developed as the result of illegal experiments on human subjects. For most people, no amount of knowledge is worth that kind of atrocity. And now that research is all ours. The fiendish, the outlandish, the downright unpleasant. It's all right here at our fingertips. And what could we use it for? For a start, we can probably make some killer modifications to ourselves. Just like my family did to me. You mean like the way your arm stretches? You know, it's always been my dream to mod somebody else's body. I'd be gentle. I'd make sure any changes I made were tasteful. Say, Takumi, I feel like discarding your humanity and becoming something more.
Hey!
Yes, transhumanism. Let me know if you change your mind. In the meantime, I'll just make do with my fantasies. Does his arm stretch weird? I don't understand. Between all the arguing and the exploration, today's really taking it out of me. Oh. Is there anything I can do to get everyone to see eye to eye? We're representing all of humanity in this war. They chose us. We're the only ones who can do this. Would I feel differently if I knew about world death? Was I ever going to find out what this war was all about? Someone's at the door. Could it be her? It's Ato. Good evening, Takumi. Do you have time to talk? Oh, it's you. You expecting somebody else? Sorry to disappoint. Not like that. What's up? Nothing in particular. I just thought it would be nice to chat a little. Never got a chance to tell you how happy I was to see you again. I was out of my mind with worry the whole time you were gone. He's got a crush on us. Thought maybe you disappeared like Hiruko. We went 5 whole days without any contact from you after all. Sorry, I wasn't exactly in a position to get in touch. What happened to you during that storm? How did you get separated from the group? Not really sure. All I remember is that I passed out and woke up with an aching head. But then I was already on my own, somewhere miles away from here. After that, Nigo found me and took me to the other school. Perhaps you got sent flying. Possible, I guess. Can't think of anything else that would explain it. Well, you're okay now. That's the important thing. While we're on the subject, what's going on between you and that Nozomi girl? Huh? When you're around her, you're different. Almost like she's special to you. You seem troubled as well. What's wrong? I'd like to help. If it's something romantic, bear in mind, I don't have any experience. Was that really it? Not exactly. It's kind of weird, to be honest. The gay envy? You might not believe what I have to say, but will you still hear me out? Of course. That I've been given the go-ahead. It all came spilling out. I told Ato about Karawa, my childhood friend. I'd spent practically every day with back home before the war. That was the easy part. But there was a matter of Nozomi and her uncanny likeness to Karawa. They were so alike that I couldn't accept that they were different people, no matter how much I tried. As much as Nozomi looked and sounded like Karawa, she had no idea who I was. I told Ato all about this mystery, and the theories I'd come up with, and how the whole thing was messing me up. You weren't kidding when you said it was weird. I thought maybe she has amnesia, but she's never mentioned hitting her head or having gaps in her memory or anything like that. Not that I've been able to talk to her long enough to ask her about it. Say something, Ato. This whole thing reminds me of a sci-fi novel I read. The main character ends up in a place where that's both familiar and different, a parallel universe. Parallel universes aren't just other worlds, or even the past or the future. They're alternate realities taking place at the same time as our own. It's a fairly common trope. Depending on the story, a parallel universe could be completely alien or eerily similar to the reality we know. In the book I'm thinking of, the main character travels to another universe. He finds there's another version of himself there, another him, living his own slightly different life. I think there's a connection between Nozomi and Karawa? Like they're alternate versions of each other? I know it sounds ridiculous, but humor me for a moment. It would explain a lot. It would mean Karawa and Nozomi are the same person, hence all the similarities. But at the same time, they're different. They've lived completely different lives. That would account for Nozomi not knowing you, don't you think? I'm chilling. I don't know, Ato. Maybe that's how that stuff works in sci-fi, but I'm having a hard time believing it could happen in real life. It's a fun idea, though. This is an alternate reality. And so they keep stealing kids from different timelines to come fight in this battle. If there was a device that could do that, that was in the center of the school, it could be something interesting, but... What would be the logistics of that, though? If there was a multiverse of like a million different timelines where the Tokyo residential complex gets attacked by the invaders, and Sirei travels to each one and goes, hey, you are the last survivor, like, this is, use the hemo anima and kill the invaders, and if they choose to do it, okay, cool. By using the hemo anima, you're like locked into the fucking other universe, and I'm gonna steal you. I don't know. Suppose you're right. It's a little unrealistic. The situation we're in is already pretty far removed from what we used to consider reality. Perhaps my sense of what is or isn't realistic has gotten warped. Oh, from all the strange things that have happened to us lately. He's right. If you told me a few weeks ago I'd be stabbing myself in the heart to give myself special powers and fight monsters, I wouldn't have believed it either. Sorry for putting forward such a bizarre idea. I haven't been in much help, have I? That's not true. It's really helped me get all this off my chest. It's been such a weird story, most people probably wouldn't believe me. I couldn't have told just anyone about that. I'm honored. I'll gladly hear you out if you want to talk about it, no matter how strange it is. You surely have some peculiar experiences. First that ghostly invader, and now this. Oh, right. I almost forgot about that thing. Is that him? Is that us from a different universe? Kind of has our face. I haven't seen that invader since I got back, but the next time I do, I'm going to make sure he answers for what he's done. Don't take any unnecessary risks. You have no idea how dangerous he might be. I know. I'll be careful. Well then, I think I've taken up enough of your time. I should get going. Good night, Takumi. Sleep well. Parallel universes, alternate realities, Psycho Mantis. Could any of it be true? Sounds so bizarre. The more I think about it, the more it starts to make sense. Is that what's going on here? Are Karawa and Nozomi alternate versions of the same person? Either way, I won't be able to put this issue to rest until I talk to her about it myself. Even after venting to Ato, the frustration I was feeling still wouldn't go away. I turned in for the day and gradually fell into a light, fitful sleep. Bing bong, bing bong.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
It's morning. I guess I'll go to the cafeteria as usual. I just hope everyone's a little less prickly today. They're in their rooms. Just us today? No sign of the second campus guys anyway. Just so you know, none of us picked a fight with them or told them not to come here. It's just plain old no-shows. Fine by me. Who wants to deal with those jerks first thing in the morning? Everyone's turned so hostile lately. I'm loving it. We can't go on like this forever. We're going to have to talk things out with them eventually. You saw how things went down yesterday, Mr. Atsuki. Does it really seem like they'll listen to our side of things? That doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Our conversation was interrupted by the sound of the door opening as someone new came into the room. Hey, good morning. What are you doing here? Be nice. She can use the cafeteria if she wants. Did you come to betray your friends and join our side? One of us. One of us. Is that it? Sorry to disappoint, but no. There is something I want to discuss with you. What do you want to talk about, Nozomi? Are you finally going to tell us the whole story about that world death thing? I'd like to, but Kurara and the others are dead set against it. I know they can be difficult sometimes, but they're still my friends. I can't just go against their decision behind their backs. What do you want then? It can be a good idea to set different times for us to use the cafeteria, at least for a while. If our two groups stay separate, we can reduce the chances of things escalating like they did yesterday. I guess there's something in that. It shouldn't be too hard to organize. Our group has a training routine we go through every morning. We're going to keep that up. We're going to keep that up here, so we won't need the cafeteria until later. You trained this early? That's the kind of dedication I can only dream of. It's all for the good of humanity. We can't afford to lose this war. You sound like a walking recruitment poster. That's a lot of big talk for someone who can't even use hemo anima. Gaku. There's always bound to be some friction when two groups of competing values come together. It's like when two video game companies merge. Sooner or later, one of their flagship series always ends up getting buried. Is that a dig at Raincode, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to get at, but I feel sorry for the fans. Square Enix. What Enix franchises even exist? I don't even know. Was Dragon Quest an Enix title? That's Spike Chunsoft. That makes more sense. That's all I wanted to say. I'll be going now. While you're here, I wanted to ask you. Yeah, there's a wedding. It's like the management send a liaison officer to let us know that our butts in get our butts in gear and start up the killing game. That chick really hates your guts, huh, Takumi? So she turned you down? So what? She may be cute and everything, but who wants to go out with someone who's always talking about saving humanity and stuff? Guys, don't be so insensitive. Takumi needs to be alone with his pain. I'm not sure that's the best approach either. Don't worry, you get used to being hated pretty quick. That's something I learned early on in life, from my parents.
Hey!
The breakfast that day was as tasteless as the atmosphere. Nozomi's doing all she can to avoid me. I'll never be able to talk to her at this rate. I shouldn't let this get me down. Not that there's so much else going on. What should we do today? I've got plenty of free time to fill up. My extinguisher level? What? Oh. Alright, what do we got going on? Hello, it's Patrick. Patrick, how are you? What's going on? Whoa! What's the matter, Dreamy? Did something happen? I just felt like crying. Ah, yes. I unlocked cheap. Great job! Very tired? You've been traveling all day? Where's the training room? Damn. Shit's tough, man. Astiel. Stuns user. Let's see here. Extends arm to strike an enemy in front. Inflicts bleed on target. Feels good that you can be able to apply that. User recovers 1 HP. Woke up at 7, didn't get to my destination till 8. Ooh. 2 Chick-fil-A chicken biscuits at 9 AM and nothing else. That's rough. I'm sorry to hear that you had a rough day, but are you landed? You're where you are? You're in Canada now? North of the border? How does it feel? Need math level 2. This seems really important. Okay. Gonna relax and have fun these next 6 days. Hell yes. Can I ask you a question, Patrick? One, have you ever met your friends in real life before? And 2, how did you meet these friends? Just out of curiosity. This is your first time meeting your friends in real life. Gotcha, gotcha. Very cool. Dude, hanging with the homies in person for the first time, hits different. Like going to like GDQ and stuff and being like, hey, you're a real person. You know? Boop, 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 boop. He's real. He's a physical human being. But alas, we'll get him next year. Yeah, things are finally settling down. I'm gonna try and like pay off my car. I don't know if I'll be able to or not, but I'm gonna try and get it done like next month. I got $500 for Christmas. I don't know how or why, but my grandfather apparently just had like extra cash laying around the house and was just like, you know what? Normally you get like $100. This year you're getting $500. So I got fucking 500. So I'm like, that's crazy money. That's what I pay a month for my car. So I'm like, I don't see why I wouldn't put that towards the car. That's one more month I don't have to pay, right? And at this point, I have enough saved where I could just knock it out. One of my friends from high school was in this online gaming group, and he was invited to their other group, which he invited me to that group. I hit off with one other guy and got invited to his group, and the rest is history. Gotcha. They're good people. Hell yeah. I'm happy with my job security. No, but also I want to just get this car fucking paid for so I don't have to worry about spending extra money every month that I don't have a lot of. So now that I'm building up an accumulation of cash, I'd like to just knock it out and not have to think about it anymore. Yeah, I mean, it's literally just like money sucked out of your account every month. It's like I gotta pay the car eventually, right? If I pay it, you know, $500 a month for the next 4 months, or I just go ahead and crush it now that I've got an extra 500 and I'm gonna get paid again in a couple of days. I'm like, and I talked about it. I checked my PayPal account on accident, or I forget what it was, but I was like looking at stuff, and then I looked at my PayPal account and I saw that the money that I made from watching the dogs for like a month, I had not transferred out of my PayPal account. So I just had a couple extra $100, like a couple $370 in PayPal, and I was like, fuck, that's also a lot of money. I did all of my Christmas shopping with my PayPal account. So and I had money left over, so I'm like, you get a gift, you get a gift, you get a gift, you get a gift, you get a gift. I'm like, all right, and then I have money left over, so I'm like, all right, and bitching, so I didn't even touch my bank account in order to do my fucking Christmas shopping. So I'm like, okay, finances are finally settling down, which is good, right? So that's why I'm like, the reason I brought it up in the first place was specifically couldn't go to GDQ this year. chose not to go to GDQ this year because I got just too much shit going on right now. Right. And I'd be down to go again later, but I need that, like, that security. So. And we're finally getting there, so. You and me both, Potato. You and me both. I mentioned it. We laid off 2 more people today. When I first started working at this company, there were like 30-something employees. We are now down to 18. We are trimming down. It's something. That'll be pretty miserable. Video. Bing bong.
You never will then.
Day's almost over. Jobs are weird though. Here's hoping it stays afloat long enough, so. But I know it'll be fine while I'm gone. That's the weird thing. Is that I definitely was like a key part of the customer service desk. And then I left Kroger and I'm like, I don't know what the hell they're going to do. And they have somehow, they've continued. Because they have to. Right? I don't know if their metrics are any good or whatever, but, you know. Someone will carry the torch. So. Bing bong.
Prepare. Be ready.
Oh, it will all work out in the end. Because it has to. Oh, we do have a gym. What the fuck? When the fuck was this here? Oh, it's locked? They have access and we don't? That's bizarre. She's not even... Oh, there she is. Our mischief truly knows no bounds. Somebody absconded with the holy Jumanji sword while I was in the bathroom. Take her with me? Surely you jest, Sir Takumi. Such a thing would be the height of impropriety. I'm far too embarrassed to think she was watching me do my business. I see. I'm not supposed to be talking to you. Excuse me, I must be going. I can lay you off because tech support is vital, but company exploding is the issue. Yeah, your place of business might not exist. Same as mine. Nozomi did say they tried to keep the 2 groups separate. I don't care anything, but those guys really train every morning. Not like I care either, but yeah, I heard them going at it when I passed the gym. I actually don't care. I'm not being coy about it. That's some impressive work ethic, though. Oh, shut up, Ema. You guys are talking an awful lot about something you claim not care about. Seeing other people working hard really makes you feel like garbage, huh? Or is that just me? Whatever, man. Training only gets you so far. Shoma, are you alright? Shoma? Sorry, it's nothing. I didn't mean to space out. My head just kind of went blank. Maybe I'm stupid disease. There you go. That sounds incredibly serious. It's melting again. Cut off his head. The Revive-O-Matic will fix it when he puts it back together. Probably. 50-50. Can't solve all your problems with beheadings. Mr. Gonzaki barely contributes anything useful, even when his brain's solid. I think we're safe just keep ignoring him. That's so harsh. I can't say I 100% disagree, but still. True, Shoma's always been on the quiet side, but this goes way beyond that. None of us are really sure what to do about Shoma. We ate fast and left him to work it out on his own. Oh no. It was like, I'm out of here. What the fuck is going on with that guy? Oh, man. We're still no closer to patching things up. Oh, well. All right. I do need to get some math and science level 2. So Subasa's got some science going on. Fuck it. I will say if I don't have a job at the end of this fiscal year, I'm going to SGDQ. That's the ticket. Party while the world's on fire. You know so much about this stuff. What? Who are you talking to? Buscoda Gama the Third, of course. We were making small talk. Buscoda who? That's the name of the school bus. She's part of the team. I figured she needed a name. Right, baby girl? She says she agrees. I was at a loss for words. After spending some time together, you understand Tsubasa better now. The report card's wish list has been updated? You know what? Library. There was a book we haven't read yet. Was it math? Probability theory and fate. In a world of pure physics, events dictated only by probability theory are determined. Even if you make the right decision, no matter how hard you work, the gods make a bad roll of the dice, everything will be for nothing. The world is not fair. Most things are beyond the control of human will. That's not reason to throw it all away. If If you remain undaunted by cruel fate and never give up, you will surely be blessed with the greatest role of all time one day. The dice rolling gods only smile on those who fight against unreasonable odds. Bing bong.
You know, well then.
Hey, Tacky?
What's up?
Did you get any chocolate today?
Huh? Chocolate?
You know, it is Valentine's Day after all.
Oh, that's today? It totally slipped my mind. Anyway, I don't think I got any. How about you? Did you give anyone some?
No, of course not. It's against the rules to bring your own snacks to school.
That's a stupid rule.
Then why'd you ask?
Sorry. I guess I wasn't thinking.
It's not such a rare thing for boys and girls to be friends when they're little, but as they got older, they tend to start noticing the difference between each other more and more and end up drifting apart. That's not how it was with me and Carla. We remained close all through elementary and junior high. Of course, that doesn't mean our relationship didn't change a little. I used to think of her as just one of the family. After puberty hit, I was aware of the differences between us already. Even then, there was one thing that didn't change. Carla and I were always together.
So, I tried making Valentine's chocolate myself this year. I worked up my courage and handed it over before I went to school.
Huh?
She accepted it, but I don't know if she'll actually try any. She left the box on the kitchen table when she left for work, too.
Oh! It was for your mom. Eh, that's pretty cool, though. Going through all the trouble of making it from scratch to show her how much you care?
Well, technically, it wasn't just for her. Here.
For me?
We might not be allowed to do it at school, but we're on our way home now, so...
Thanks.
I worked hard on it, you know? You'd better take the time to really appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. I have to get you something nice in return.
No, that's okay. If you want to give me something, promise me you'll show me the stars someday. Preferably through an astronomical telescope.
Generational bag fumbling.
An astro...
It's an instrument you use to see things that
Alright,
are far
stars
away.
are going to be a thing now?
I read about it in one of those old books in the library. I'd love to use one to look up at the night sky one day.
Stars? Here, in the complex? You know that's impossible.
I can dream, can I? Honestly, Tacky, you've got no imagination.
Shut up.
Get preppy.
It's no surprise I dream about Carla again, the way she's been on my mind so much lately. Really brings home how much alike she and Nozomi are, though. No, alike isn't their hair is very different. We're at the 1/3 mark. That parallel universe theory is starting to look more and more attractive. But if Nozomi is an alternate version of Carla, what's she doing here? Is it just coincidence? Oh, thinking about this isn't going to get me anywhere. Looks like we made it another day. Not knowing when the enemy will attack next is pretty stressful in its own way. Sometimes I get real nervous. Try not to overthink it. Whenever the next attack comes, we'll deal with it, just like we always have. What are they doing here? Pop those eyes back in your head, peasant. You look like a middle-aged hotel manager who's just been caught peeping on his guests. Sir Takumi, surely you'd never do such a thing. That creaking in the walls last night, was that you? I know not what you think you saw, but I assure you you're mistaken. Oh, I'm actually curious now. For the record, we're not here to patch things up with you guys. We're just answering the call. What does that mean? I asked them to come. There's something I want to hear. I want you to hear, all of you. Oh? Shoma was acting strangely yesterday. He tried to brush it off, but I pressed him on it. He finally told me what was bothering him. Shoma had another dream, one that unearthed a repressed memory. Is it true, Shoma? Did you remember something? I thought we agreed Mr. Genzaki's dreams were nothing to worry about. He even said so himself. It was easy enough to dismiss the first one as a fluke, but now it's happened again. Shoma has more to say. He wants everyone to hear it so we're all on equal ground. I don't want it to feel like I'm keeping this from anyone. Keeping secrets always leads to conflict sooner or later. And I hate conflicts more than I hate eating 3 square meals a day. I can tell. Isn't 3 square meals a day meant to be a good thing, though? Was your dream from before actually not a dream? Usually when you wake up from a dream, you can tell right away that it was a dream. Memories aren't like that. I mean, both are images in our minds, but there's a clear difference between the two. I'm sure you all can tell the difference between dreams and memories, and I can too. That's why I can say with certainty that this was a memory. I am starting to think that maybe our memories aren't real. Those dreams that we have, seem very sporadic, and I don't know. It's very on the nose. Mind filling us in on the lore here? Just shut up and listen. We don't get any there. What have you remembered so far, Shoma? Last time you said you were hooked up to some freaky machine in a weird hospital. What's it called again? Kamakura? Lady Nozomi, is something the matter? It's nothing. Those machines are the same as the ones we got here, right? The ones we can't get working. I think that covers everything from my last memory. We still haven't figured out what those machines are for, or why they were both in the hospital and here at the school. Did you remember something that could help with that? I think I remembered this time. I think what I remembered this time might explain a lot of it. I remembered why I was put in those machines at the Kamakura General Hospital.
It was some kind of experiment. The hospital was conducting research into something, and I was a research subject.
What is it they were researching?
That part's still a little fuzzy. I don't think I can remember it just yet. But I remember somebody in a white coat looking at me from outside the machine, and they said something. Something about my blood.
Your blood?
What's up, Shu?
I couldn't hear very well because of the glass in the way, but it sounded like they said there was something special about my blood.
You think it's got something to do with hemoanima? But hemoanima comes from the infusers. Our blood's just the medium. It shouldn't matter whether someone's blood is special or not, should it? So your blood's different from regular people's, Shoma. Have you got a crazy high mitochondrial count? I don't know about that, but it seems like it's different anyway. How can you not know? It's your own body. About an hour and a half of Guardians of the Rift, and I'm just shy of 1K. Yeah. Went from level 10 to 35. Yeah. You will burn through the early levels of runecrafting doing that. Midichlorian? Was it midichlorian, not mitochondrial? It was midichlorian. The good news is that you can start making chaos runes. You're starting to make multiple of the other runes. It's not unfortunate. You can still use that. Especially if you want to make something in particular. Right? So if you're like, I want to make mind runes. You have that 400 and you can go make 400 mind runes, but that's times like 3. So 4 or something. So you'll make like 3,000. And then you can train magic. Stuff like that. So, regular essence is not worthless. It might seem like it's not super useful because Guardians of the Rift is so important, but trust me, having regular runes is also important. The memory's still a little fuzzy, and I was barely awake at the time anyways. There was another thing, right, Shoma?
The hospital had more than one of those machines. I wasn't the only one who'd been put in one. It was all of you, too.
They still have Tomato Head on there. Okay, that's funny.
What?
You were all in those machines at Kamakura General Hospital, just like me.
We must have all been research subjects for the same experiment. We all have the same special kind of blood.
What are you talking about? Us in those machines? That include our group too? Yes, it wasn't clear enough for me to see all the machines, but I'm pretty sure everyone who's here now was also there. You're crazy, man. First time I saw any one of you was when I woke up here in the academy. You're saying we all met before and I forgot about it? In my memory, you all had your eyes closed. I think you were unconscious. Yeah, I was just barely awake, though. Maybe that's why I was able to remember it. There's no doubt in my mind that all of this is true. We were all put into those machines at the hospital. Relax, brother. We were all part of an experiment there sometime before we came into the school. I never heard anything of Kamakura General Hospital. How could I have checked into it? I never go to the hospital. I don't have money. My robust health is second only to my dedication, my dear sister. You didn't have to bring me into this. It just doesn't add up. We couldn't have been there. What if that was after the invaders attacked the complex? When our powers first awakened? As soon as I defeated the enemy in my neighborhood, I started to feel dizzy. Before I knew it, I'd blacked out. I'm guessing the same thing happened to all of you? When I came to, I was at the academy, with no idea how I got here. Naturally, I assumed we were brought here immediately after we passed out. But what if that's not the case? We may have spent weeks or even months in that hospital first. And the gap in our memory would mean that we'd be none the wiser. Hey, yeah, that kind of twist happens in killing games all the time. It's possible, though, don't you think? If we accept Shoma's memories as true, then it's the only explanation. What did they do to us while we were there? Some kind of research, right? Special blood? Maybe it is related to Hema-Anima after all. I think so too. It's the only thing we have in common. Enough already. Kurara's shrill voice shattered the contemplative mood. You interrupted our training for this? To hear this piece of trash talk from his ridiculous fantasies? Who the hell cares? This could be an important clue. We might be able to find out more about Hema-Anima. Shoma didn't remember any important details. If we can't use this information, what's the point in worrying about it? Listen, if that's all you want to hear, then you're dismissed, alright? Don't be a dick about it. Why are you even lending his ravings any credence? It's obviously nothing but a bunch of lame-brained hogwash. Consider this. Would understanding hemoanima better give us any practical advantage against the invaders? We understand it well enough to use it. Should we not just concentrate on defending the school? This is not the time to get sidetracked and waste our energy on unimportant details. Unimportant? We're not going to learn the whole truth of what's going on here. We've made our peace with that. Now that we've been given this mission, we have no choice but to do it. There is no other option. So how about all of you shut up and start pulling your weight like the rest of us? Nico didn't tell us everything, but he did at least explain why he couldn't. A lot of the details about the war are just too important. If he told us and they were somehow leaked to the enemy, it would ruin everything. Even if being kept in the dark is frustrating, we've accepted that it's not for the greatest good. We've decided to give our all to win this war and worry about the details later. In other words, we have the capacity to show perspective and determination. Are those completely alien concepts to you? I mean, look at you, coming up with weird stories and theories about stuff that does not matter. You've been given a mission. Why can't you just do it? Well, you little cockroach, I'm talking to you. Huh? First you refuse to fight, then you muddy matters further with this nonsense. I'm getting tired of it. Just looking at you makes me want to vomit. I'm sorry, I never meant to cause all this trouble. You're probably right. It's all just a fantasy. My brain's always been as powerful as pond scum. Now it's finally breaking down and making me lose touch with reality. My sincere apologies for all the trouble I've caused. I won't do it again. I won't say another word. I'll spend the rest of my 100 days in the corner. Shoma began backing away, but Kurara stepped in to block his path. That self-deprecating act isn't going to cut it this time. You need to be made an example of. What are you talking about, Kurara? Don't try to stop me, Nozomi. This bug needs squishing, and I'm the one who's going to do it. This so-called defense unit is full of wishy-washy, work-shy nitwits, and he's the worst out of all of them. Yeah, 15-minute stops, for sure. His very existence is an insult to everything we stand for. I've had enough of it. She's always been mean, but she's totally blowing her stack now. If you really want to make up for what you've done, you should just disappear. And I don't mean hiding away in your room either. I want you out of this academy. Do you understand? I don't care where you go, but I don't want you here. The thing about that is, zip it. No excuses. Just go. Leave. Move out. Mosey. Shuffle. Scram. Depart. Disappear. Get out. Get out, get out, get out. Leave him alone. Kaku stepped in and grabbed Kurara's shoulder in an attempt to hold her back. None of us were prepared for what happened next.
Get your filthy hands off me!
Throwing hands. Baku! That was awesome! Such magnificent boxing technique. Nothing could withstand those fists of fury. She can box? And Usuzuki receives education in everything we need to enforce our will of society. Political, financial, physical. We can handle any conflict and come out on top. I'm a member of the upper echelons for a reason, P-Brain. My family has sculpted me into an absolute friggin' paragon of refinement and excellence. And if any upstart peasant dares to defile my personal space, there will be consequences. Damn it. You'll get yours when the revolution comes. Sorry, man. I wish I could help, but I don't hit girls. Stop it, Kurara. Please, that's enough. I'm guessing you didn't have anything else to tell us? Maybe we should get going. Yeah, maybe you should. What a vexing way to start the morning. Let us return to our training, friends. Come, Lady Kurara. My wrath must be appeased. It's not that I don't appreciate you trying, but I think it's best that we drop this for now. I'll try to convince them, but it's going to take time. I'm sorry that it came to this. I really am. Nozomi gave us an apologetic glance and went to join her friends. Yes. Even after the team from the second campus had left, none of us could settle down. It only got more heated. Never thought it would blow up like this. It's my fault. The other team already doesn't like us, and now I've made it worse by annoying them with my nonsensical stories. I'm so useless, so stupid, so lacking in any kind of social awareness. You'd all have been better off if I'd never been born. Well said. Brother dearest, don't agree with him. That tomato lady really went ham on you, huh? She made you look like gutter trash. She hit me. That psycho hit me. Even my dad doesn't hit me. I mean, how could he? I've never met the guy. Is that a good thing? Those guys are really pissing me off now. Ain't no way we're ever going to make things work with them. The way I see it, there's only one way to resolve our differences. It starts with K, ends in killing game, and it's totally still a genre with untapped potential. Just give it a rest, okay? I'm sorry. If I was better at handling human relationships, this wouldn't have happened. Oh, God. I gotta get out of here. Gloom descended on the cafeteria. We gradually filed out and made our ways back to our rooms, our hearts heavier than they had been in a long time. Still plenty of day left. I should try to make the most of it. Is there a way for me to check my current Slayer task without going back to the Draenor lady? So, yes. But I'm trying to think what's the best option. Because... where are you located right now? There is an item that you can get, which you can check. You're at Guardians of the Rift. Okay. Well, Draenor is not that far from the Wizard's Tower, so... whenever you're done at Guardians of the Rift, and you want to go start Slayer, here's what... you need to go get an enchanted gem. Or if you have one in your bank, maybe. It's that sort of like light bluish. If you can buy one of those, they're cheap. They're like 1 GP or like 10 GP or something. They're super cheap. But yeah, you can do that. You can like check, and it's like a cell phone. You can essentially call the Slayer Master and be like, hey, what am I working on right now? And they'll be like, you can do that. So, sir, yes ma'am. Yeah. There's also a plugin that should show what your current Slayer task is in the corner of the screen. The problem is that I think it goes away if you don't do the Slayer task for a while. So like you log in and it's there and then it disappears. So that might just be something, but still not texting, picking up a phone call in this day and age. Yeah. For sure. All right. Before we even did this free time, I was already thinking that we should be probably wrapping up. I do have work in the morning, so I got to get up at 7, and it's now 11 o'clock, so I should probably start wrapping things up. Bruh. Listen, man, I can't help it. Yeah, but I get Thursday and Friday off. So, I get the 2nd, and nobody gets the 2nd off. But I think instead of giving us Wednesday and Thursday, they're giving us Thursday and Friday. So, I'm not really going to complain. All right, everybody. That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be around. I'm sure I'll be on Discord. And if we got a group going, I'll probably hang out. So,